This one got personal fast. A debate about athletes turned into a direct clash between Stephen A. Smith and Michael Jordan. And now NASCAR is right in the middle of a full-blown credibility fight. It started on Sirius XM. Stephen A. Parth, Smith dismissed NASCAR drivers from the best athletes conversation flat out, saying they don't qualify because they're just driving. That didn't sit well across the racing world. Michael Jordan, yes, that Michael Jordan picked up the phone and challenged him directly. Smith later admitted they went back and forth in what he called a spirited argument, and he didn't back down. Meanwhile, rising NBA star Cooper Flagg stepped in publicly saying NASCAR drivers are absolutely elite athletes after experiencing race conditions firsthand. Now the debate has crossed sports, and it's getting louder. This isn't just a hot take, it's a culture clash. Stephen A. Smith has built his brand on strong opinions, especially when it comes to defining greatness in sports. And historically, he's drawn a hard line around what counts as athletic. But NASCAR sits in a unique space. It's not traditional. It's not always understood. And for years, it's fought against the perception that drivers are just behind the wheel. That's why Michael Jordan's involvement changes everything. Jordan isn't just defending a sport, he's invested in it. His team, 23XI Racing, is a major player. He's in the garage, he's in the data, he's watching every detail. So when someone questions the legitimacy of NASCAR athletes, Jordan takes that personally. And inside the NASCAR garage, moments like this matter, because respect across sports affects exposure, sponsorships, and how the next generation views the sport. Let's break this down beyond the headlines. Stephen A. Smith's argument is simple. If a sport allows competitors to perform at a high level into their 60s or 70s, it doesn't demand elite athleticism. On the surface, it sounds logical, but he completely ignores what NASCAR actually demands physically. We're talking about drivers sustaining heart rates between 150 and 170 beats per minute for hours. Inside cars reaching temperatures over 130 degrees Fahrenheit while enduring constant G-forces that strain the neck, core, and cardiovascular system, and mentally, it's relentless. Split-second decisions at 180 miles per hour, tire management, fuel strategy, spatial awareness with inches of margin. That's not passive, that's elite performance under extreme stress. And here's where Smith's take gets risky, because dismissing NASCAR drivers as non-athletes isn't just controversial, it's uninformed relative to modern data. Take Tyler Reddick. He battled through illness inside a superheated cockpit, needed medication mid-race, and still delivered a championship-level performance. Or Bubba Wallace, who physically collapsed after pushing his body to the limit in brutal conditions following a 500-mile race. That's not casual exertion, that's physical breakdown under elite demand. So strategically, Smith doubling down here keeps his brand strong, but it risks credibility with audiences who understand modern motorsports. And for Jordan, this is about validation. He's invested millions, he's studied the sport, he's watched the data. So from his perspective, this is an opinion, it's reality being challenged. The reaction has been sharp and divided. Some fans agree with Smith. They see NASCAR as skill-based, but not physically demanding in the same way as basketball or football. Others are pushing back hard, calling the take outdated and dismissive. Media voices are split too. Some defend Smith's right to his opinion. Others point out that this argument ignores years of evidence about driver conditioning and endurance. And when Michael Jordan steps into the debate, that raises the stakes instantly. Because now it's not just fans arguing, it's legends clashing. So where does this go next? This debate brings more attention to NASCAR's physical demands. More athletes from other sports experience it firsthand, like Cooper Flagg, and the narrative shifts toward respect and understanding. Where the divide grows, opinions harden, and NASCAR continues fighting the same perception battle it's dealt with for decades, despite clear evidence to the contrary. So here's the real question. Is Stephen A. Smith exposing a truth people don't want to admit? Or is he completely underestimating what it takes to survive and win in NASCAR? Drop your take below. Because when Michael Jordan is on the other side of the argument, this isn't just noise anymore. And if you want real breakdowns without the fluff, stay locked in with SportsWire USA.